Hey, 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 hey! Welcome back. Welcome back to some concept art thingy. I don't know. Basically, we're gonna draw some stuff. It's not gonna be pretty. It's just gonna be functional. So to communicate the idea of what I want for the level design. I didn't stream that yesterday because I was very tired. That is not the case today. I'm very energetic today and I have the whole fucking day. So that's good. But yesterday there also a thing that I discovered is the W place or world place thing. And I passed all my afternoon on it and I forget to stream and sorry. But anyway, the servers, the world place are down right now. So I streamed before they got up and I get addicted back. So yeah, concept art. And I also want to make basic layout. So this afternoon I may be gonna do another stream but on Blender, or maybe I'm gonna do it right after, I don't know. But yeah, a little concept art stream. I'm gonna put some music for me. Alright. And so basically, what I have in my setup is that I have on the other screen some image reference. And I'm gonna drag some and, you know, make a mood board somehow. But yeah, let's go. So basically, we're gonna start in grayscale. No, not in grayscale. We're gonna start by the color. The color are very important. So let me open a file and drag some color reference. So the first one, we already know it, is this image from the trailer, but there is another image. If I tap Ducky Bird Bounty and the trailer. Should be somewhere. Or maybe it's this one. No, it's not this one. Okay, that is a new outfit reveal. That's some concept art stuff. That is very interesting, but yeah, not really what I wanted. Okay, maybe on the Doki Jam resource, free basic Doki Dragon. No, Doki Bird lore reference. And I think it's in this one they saw. Where the fuck did I see this video? It's a battle bird video? Maybe, maybe not. Hold on. Don't think it's a battle bird video because the battle bird video is like 3D reference to battle game and why not? Oh, it's at the end. It's at the end of it. Okay. So yeah. But the color are kinda ugly, so I'm not gonna take it. Okay, what I need is actually something more like this. Okay, can I copy the image? Yes. Control V. Yeah! Okay, what the fuck is this? This one. This one. Okay, and okay, so what we're gonna do first is the color palette. So we're gonna drag those image. That's funny how smaller and smaller they appear. That's kind of funny. Okay, so we're gonna drag everything here on our mood board kind of thing. Okay, and this one, and this one. Okay, Control G. Fuck. Okay. Shift. Alright, let's try to make something a little bit even, like this. Alright, and the last one gonna be down here. And we're gonna fuck. And we're gonna scale it back. Fuck. Like this. Alright, so we have our kind of mood board thing. What I'm gonna need is color reference. So we're gonna create a new calc. I'm gonna put that in the group. Close the group. Create a new calc. What? A new calc, not a new group, a new calc. Alright. And we're gonna divide this calc in 3 sections. So basically, what we're gonna have on our little plan thing. I'm gonna select a brush. We're basically gonna have the street level, that's gonna be in orange thing. And so, I don't know if you see it right. We're gonna have the street level that's gonna be like some shop, the street, and something like that. And the shop gonna have like a little flannel thing, little kiosk, little windows also, you know, stuff like that. So that's a neon sign also. Stuff like that. So that's gonna be the street level with some pavement. Alright, and we're gonna have our character that's gonna be here. So yeah, something like that. You know, we have a character, we have the street level. And then behind the street level, we're gonna have the building stuff in purple. So we're gonna have big building like this with like a window thing, but in the background, you know. So it's gonna be like this, that. Basic stuff like that. And then, so we're gonna have an horizon line like this. So we're gonna have a horizon line like this. And then in blue, in light blue, we're gonna have the sky. So basically, that's gonna be our free kind of zone thing. Maybe I should like paint it like that. You know, we're gonna have the sky like that. We're gonna have the purple kind of thingy like here, and the orange more warm feeling on this zone. So that's gonna be the free area. We're gonna have sky, background, foreground. And so, with this trinity of color, we need to determine a color palette. So I'm gonna suppress this calc. Suppress the continent. Okay, so we need to determine a palette, and to make this, I'm gonna use a website. Oops, sorry. Color. Sorry, I have the pen in my mouth. Color palette. Color. So what's in? Yeah, fuck you. Start the generator. Fuck you. Okay, how do I choose? Okay, I'm gonna have a purple one like this. Okay. And then I generate. Press the spacebar to generate color palette. Okay, it's pure random. I hate this. That's not what I want. Basically, I want to like select a color and have a color palette. That's all. Like you select one color and it brings you a color palette with variation of the same color. Okay, I find one. So I'm gonna screen this. Okay, copy, paste. I'm gonna hunt for another one. A more darker one, like like a warm one. I think this one is pretty cool. Okay, let's Western. Oh. Okay. Maybe like desert. Okay. I think this one is pretty interesting. Fuck off. Alright. Like this. Copy. Paste. And the last one is gonna be blue sky. All right. I think I'm gonna go with this one. This one seems good. Alright. Copy. Control V. And the thing is that I can bring some accent color, but only from a different palette. So, for example, I'm gonna show you. If I want to make a skyscraper and have like little bright windows, bright warm windows, what I could do is like going here. I'm gonna select this one, select the color. So I have my skyscraper like this, you know, and so I have it like that. And I want to have like some accent. So what I'm gonna do is like, for this shadow, I'm gonna select the darker one. And I have little accent of shadow like this. And yeah, basically, you know, just a little building like that. With window, this. That's not right. And if I want to color those window thing, I'm gonna bring like a color but from a different palette. But I'm not gonna bring like an entirely new color, so I'm gonna bring like this one. And I'm gonna make my windows out of it. This. And basically like that. You know, and I have my little building like this. And if I want to have like a shop downstairs, I'm gonna bring like maybe this color, maybe this one, and I'm gonna make like a little front thing. Something like that, you know, that have a little hat and color it like this, like that. And I'm gonna have this. I'm gonna have the little cardboard kind of thing behind a building that's gonna be like this. And so basically the wooden accent gonna correspond to the bright window thing. That looked like a pile of shit. Yeah. Anyway. And if I want accent on this one, I'm not gonna use the purple one, I'm gonna use the blue one. So if I want accent, I'm gonna bring like the blue one. I don't know, I'm gonna make a sign letter or a window thing. And basically what it's gonna be is that every time I want an accent color, it's always gonna be in this logic that we're gonna have it. So the accent logic is that if I want accent in the sky, that's probably not gonna happen. But if I want accent in the sky, I'm gonna use the purple thing. So if I want bird, if I want a plane, if I want, I don't know, a moon or something like that, you know, something in the sky, I'm gonna use a purple accent. If I want accent in the ground, I'm gonna use the sky color palette. And if I want accent on the building, I'm gonna use the ground color palette. That's the logic behind it. Let's suppress the contenu of this one. Let's group those. And let's put the dimension back to something like this. So we have the sky. We have the building. And finally we have the ground one. Okay. So this is our color palette. This is our image reference. And what I wanted to make is like this set ground thing. So let's do this. I'm gonna reduce the reference a little bit. Why? No, I'm not gonna reduce it. Maybe I'm just gonna make a sub group with those three. Control G. All right. Okay, so let's do this. Yeah. Let's get inspiration. So first thing I'm gonna do is put myself with an horizontal line. So it's basically the line I'm gonna put all my perspective point on it. Need to be a thin one. Alright. So yeah, something like this, maybe a little bit lower. Yeah. And yeah. So we're gonna start with basic shape. In brown. Maybe not this one. Maybe this one. Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna have a front thing like this. So basically with those building is like in theory it's like a basic cube and you have like a cardboard kind of front to make it look like sophisticated building. It's always kind of weird, this Western thing. Because when you look at cities and stuff like that, they don't have the same habits. Because generally the building is taller than the shop or the front. So you don't have this cardboard effect on it. And basically, if I want to redo this image with... Okay. I'm gonna try to redo this image, but with the color palette that we have, to see if it works. Just quickly. Okay. So it would be something like the sky would be cut out like this. All right. Yeah. All right, and so basically what I would do is like kind of cloud shape thing. But I would first choose a background color like this, and then I would use like some accent cloud thing, but only by touch, you know. Something like that, and I would use a darker blue. This. But with something like this. Why is it looking like this? Oh, because it takes the color from... Oh, I don't like this brush. Maybe this one? Yeah, no. I need something more vague. No, this one. I like this one. So yeah, basically something like that. for the sky. And yeah, we can go back, select the lighter one, and have some clouding. Alright, so we have a sky, and what we can have next is a building. So we're going to select that. So basically that's gonna be all the background building things. So I'm gonna cut out pretty badly. This. Maybe stuff like that. Try to maintain as much as I can of the rest. Okay, so we have something like this and something like that. And yeah, those one gonna be in purple. So we're gonna have the base purple thing right here. Right. Maybe not that much, maybe like half. So I can see the window thing. Okay, and we're gonna have the windows. So basically the windows gonna be lighter and it's also gonna be smaller. So what I'm gonna use for the window is like a square-ish brush. It's kind of squarish, this one, so I think that's gonna be okay. And we're gonna use this light pink one. Obviously we're gonna reduce the size of the brush. Reduce it again. Yeah. We're gonna have something like this. So very light. Stroke like this. Okay. And right here. All right. And obviously we're gonna have like kind of a darker, grayer layer here. Alright. And we're gonna have shadow. Of course, we're gonna have some. That's gonna kind of play this. Alright, and we're gonna go like this. I think something like that. All right. And so we're gonna have some basic stuff like this. Alright, and we can... Oh shit, I draw directly on the picture. Okay. That's bad. Anyway. What we could have after that is a foreground. That's gonna play out like this. Okay, and what I have in mind for this one is basically some brownish color for most of the building. So something like this. All right. Okay. And same here. Same right there, but not now. I'm gonna use a different color to lighten up. Kinda. Alright. And same here. Alright. And for the walk path, I was thinking about something very light. Like this. Like some sand, something like this, that would accumulate on some corner. this. And we would have like a less soundy ground in the middle like this, you know, so you can see the path, people that came before you. Something like that. And for the commerce building and other stuff like this, it would have been a lighter color. Hold on a second. Put this one. And yeah, kind of a lighter color here. Maybe reduce the size of the brush. Okay. This like this. Like this. Kind of a rounded one here. Okay. And yeah, right here also. All right. And we can have like accent with structure like this. Okay, and here we can imagine that we have some stuff going on here, maybe. You know, maybe a little window, something here. Okay, and the other color I have is like orange bright thing that I'm gonna use partially or not at all. I'm kidding, I'm gonna use it. Maybe it's an invert that I want to make. Okay. Orange accent. This. Yeah. And like the sign. Stuff like, oh shit. All the sign and stuff like this. In orange. Can I deactivate the contour thing? Thank you. So we would have like orange lamp thing. Yeah, something like that. And we have this one for kind of a background thing. everything that don't have a window, basically. And yeah, some over here, some over there. Okay, and after that we can use the accent color to have kind of bluish window thing, I guess. This, so all the window here. Kind of something like that. Okay, I'm gonna repass on the purple one. So we have something really coherent for all. Just to see if the color scheme work. Don't need to be detailed or anything. Okay, so basically we have something like that. And well, if I scale it down, yeah, you still can recognize some, you know, color kind of pattern that correspond. Okay, so that's cool. I'm not very sure about the ground palette. I think the brown is clashing too much with the bright orange, so I'm gonna try to find another one that works better. Like one of the image that I got here has this very dark prominent green that I kinda like. But I don't know. If I make trees and vegetable and things like that, I think I'm gonna give them a bluish or purple color. So it corresponds to the background or something like that, you know. Green is... they don't have this place in this color palette. Speaking of color palette, it's kinda hard to find the one I want. Maybe something like that, but lighter. Can I edit it? No. You cannot edit. I need something kind of more pastel light thing. This one could be good. Okay. New. Let's retry, but with this one instead. Okay. Control V. Okay, let's just put this, and I think it would be more like this one. Shit. More something like this. Globally. Alright. I'm going fast because I don't want to waste too much time on this. So basically something like this, and with accent like that. Not accent, but yeah. Alright, but I'm gonna have a problem is with the sand in the ground. That's gonna be a problem later on. Okay, and instead of the orange accent, we're gonna have this one. Or no, this one. Okay, something like this. It's a little bit pink, pinkish. Don't know if it's very much what I'm looking for, but why not? Why not? We're gonna cover all the prominent color like blue orange with this. Okay. And so for the ground, I would use something like this, but it's gonna be like very dull, very light. So I don't know. Maybe not this color palette. Okay. I should make a calc every time. I should make a calc. Okay, you know what? Let's suppress this. Let's suppress this. And let's just like copy again. Control G. Move it. Scale it. And what we're gonna do is that we're gonna make the cut again. But this time, every time we're gonna make a different calc out of it. So we're gonna cut out the sky like this. Copy with your new calc. Gonna go back here. Select all the building. Okay. That's alright. Copy with a new calc. And finally this one. Like this. Alright, and so we can hide this one. And we can start coloring on those. So let's try to find a new color palette that correspond more to what we want. Basically I want a yellow one. That's a cool one. They all have either the weird orange accent. Oh no, I found one. Cool. Okay. Okay, I think this one gonna work. I hope. Okay, so what we're gonna do is that gonna select the darker one. And here we're gonna group like this, make a mask. Basically color anything like this. Why the mask is weird? What the fuck? absolutely not like this on top. What the hell? Uh-huh. Did I fucked up? Like really bad? What the fuck is that? Okay, so that is supposed to be the calc I have. Oh, that's because, okay, I get why. They're in the wrong order. That's why. Okay, okay, I get it. Group. Yeah, and now it's okay. Okay. So we're gonna have this kind of orangey thing. This. We're gonna have the ground that's gonna be like some sand. Like this. And this sand gonna have like some darker path. Like this. Okay. And we're gonna have kind of the same color here for the window. I love this song so much. It's The Ronettes Be My Baby. What a cool song. Okay, so we're gonna have stuff like this, maybe some accents on the corner like this. Like right here. Okay, like here also. Okay. And what else do we got? So for now, we have used the darker one, the lighter one. We don't have used this one that much. Not at all, even. Okay. This, and we can use this one to be like the ground work, or like what we're gonna see majority on the ground. Yeah, I know. So something like this. And that's okay. I think we have something right here. Okay, it looks kind of cool. It looks okay, you know, it's a main color palette thing. Let's group it. No, let's not group it. Let's go to this one. So this one is the building one, but it's hidden by the sky. So yeah, it's a building one. So group like this, and we basically gonna select all the previous color palette thing. Going here, paint all over it. And then select a lighter color and make little stroke. This. All right. And we're gonna have a darker accent some time to time. So this, that's, you know, little stuff like that. Okay. So we have this, and then we're gonna have the sky. It's gonna be our background thing. I don't need to make a calc for this one. I just can paint over it, and that's gonna be all. So yeah, basic blue sky. Whee! With basic accent. Basic lighter accent. Okay, and some cloudy cloud that we can make like this. Alright, I don't like this. Maybe something like that? Yeah. So a little cloud like that across the sky. Alright, so we have basically our color palette. So lights, blue sky, darker, purple buildings, and yellowish, brown, orange thing. I'm still not satisfied with this orange tint. So maybe we can have something a little bit more dull, like this. So let's try it. Fuck. Let's Just magic wand. Yeah. Okay, and this one. This. That. I hate it. It's like pink-ish. I don't like that. Maybe this one. This one is a little bit better. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe a little bit more saturated. Yeah. Maybe something like this. Oh! Okay. Let's try to nitpick directly on the picture. Okay. Something like this. Oh, that's too dark. But I kinda like it. But yeah, that's contrast too much, so let's go with a lighter one. A bit more dull. Yeah, something like this. Okay, so yeah, I think it's work. So we're gonna replace this one by is this one. All right. And I think we need an orange that is a little bit less saturated. Oh, it's because, of course. Okay. Some more something like this. Okay. So let's validate that. And for the sand, we need something a little bit less bright. So unselect this. Pick up this one. Go to the mask and yeah, something, I don't know. Maybe something like that. Yeah, it's too gray. Yeah, something like that. It's better. That's way better. It's not like a flashbang of a sand. Okay. So we're gonna keep that for here. Alright, so we have our color palette. And I think it's very good now. Tweak it a little bit. And we gonna have to suppress this one. Put this one in this. And resize it. Alright, perfect. I don't have the stream feedback. Okay, that's better. So yeah, we have the basic color palettes kind of thing. And now what we need to do is like conceptually some shop thing. So yeah, 1 hour to just pick up the right color. But it's important, you know. So we're gonna select all of this. Control G and hide it. Not hide it, we're gonna move it. Okay. Alright. So we can have a color scheme thing. What we need to do now is it's to see what we're gonna do with the general building thing. So I was having in mind to make a concept art, but no, we're not gonna do that. We're gonna do a little bit of Photoshop kind of thing. So Western shop front. Okay. Copy image. Control V. Perfect. And what I have in mind is to bring a lot of different Doki bird kind of friend, like other VTubers. So for example, we can put the Mint Cafe in it, and it would be the Mint Bar. We can also make like a raccoon theme gray market. That could be cool. Okay, I think it's Snuffy. Okay, that copy. Alright, Snuffy virtual YouTuber wiki. And she absolutely don't have any color scheme recurrent. It's like dark purple and blue and gray, but sometimes she have like orange, brown color scheme. That's not very consistent. But basically she's a raccoon, so I think what we could do, go to the profile. Yeah, she regularly change color scheme. It's yeah, she changed color scheme every 2 weeks, so that's not gonna help. Okay, does she have a YouTube channel thing? Yeah. And this is inconsistent as fuck. Uh-huh. Mm. Okay, the ghost raccoon model is kind of cool. Like this. So maybe like we can make a raccoon theme stuff. That's you know, having something like instead of a bank, we would have like this. And we can call it like the gray raccoon market, something like that. Gray raccoon market. So GRM. Yeah. How do you spell market? Okay, there is no C. That's what I thought. And we can put this in black, bold. You know, and we can have shop like this theme on different character. That could be cool. That could be very cool. Just enter something. Pick this. Darker a little bit. Make like a little shadow here. Alright. So, yeah. Something like this. I would need to texturize it. I would need to do a lot of stuff with it. Okay. Like we can have a mint cafe. I'm kinda gonna have something like, I don't know. Kind of in line with this color palette. So something like this. And that's a bad song. Alright. Anyway, so yeah, we can have Grey Raccoon Market, Ghost Cafe. You know, stuff like that. And yeah, that could be very, very cool. And so we have different shop on the street level, and we're gonna have background buildings. And so on the next stream, I think I would make texture and maybe not texture. Maybe we can make a basic layout stuff, basic modeling front. And the method I think is that just scrape some model on the internet and rework it to make them low poly and with pixelized texture. It's a game jam. I'm not gonna start with overcomplicated method and modeling everything from scratch. I need to find some shortcut. So anyway, that's all for today. We have a color palette. We have a basic concept mood board that I'm gonna finish off stream. And yeah, that's all for now. This afternoon I'm gonna stream maybe some vintage story, maybe some Blender. The big change is gonna be Blender, but I will see. Anyway, take care of yourself and see you next time. Bye bye! Couscous, couscous!